Sonicstate here at Synthfest 2022. I'm here with Simon from Soundservice MSL. This time representing Studiologic.
Studiologic.
Yeah, and we've got the Numa-X Piano GT.
Yes.
Now this is actually very, very interesting, and I think we should have a good close look at this because, so ostensibly we've got a beautiful weighted keyboard.
Yeah, this is a hammer weighted wooden keyboard.
Yeah, and it really does feel really nice.
Very rich sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can play well,
Yep.
you can all the advanced performance tricks. This action will let you do. There's 3 different versions. This is the GT with the grand action. There's also a more affordable one with still hammer weighted. It's still 88 notes, but this is quite heavy to pick up. So the one called just the Numa GT 88. That's a little bit
physically lighter.
And then there's a 73 note one, which you can just tuck under your arm and walk around with, which is fantastic if you don't need the full 88 notes. So what you've got here is you've got some sound engines inside. You've got 4 zones. If I just go through there, you can see it's color coded. So at the moment we're just looking at 1 engine. Now we've got 3 engines running.
So if we look here now, we can see that there's a color coordinated. We've got our 3 colors here, so we can see that the colors match.
The knobs are matching that. So and also you can go into each individual layer, press the button, and then there's some editing. This now jumps all yellow, and you can go through and edit some of the controls. So now I'm editing the filter or the hammer control, the pedal noise in the piano. You can do quite a lot. Come back out, go into for example, the hybrid engine. And whoops, I've upgraded the whole thing out, but you can then go through and edit different, just come out of that, there we are. You can go through and edit what's relevant to that section there. Yeah. So they can be internal. You can see on this one, you've got a zone that's turned off, but that could be sent out to the USB or through the 5-pin MIDI. It can be force controlled zones, not with range and all the other.
So this really is one of the main features, is the fact that as well as having this really nice controller keyboard here, we've got 4, and these are 4 separate DSP sort of engines. 4 engines,
and they can be identical for each of the zones. So you could have 4 sample pianos, 4 synthesizers, 4 modelled FM style electric pianos that you have here, and you can then zone and layer. Or you could have 4 laptops connected to it if you really want to go for it.
So is the polyphony tied to each of the engines, or is there a kind of global polyphony?
There would be a global polyphony, but it's very high. Right. You're not layering 4 things on top of each other is not going to be a problem. There's a lot of DSP in this.
So another interesting thing here, we can see we've got 4 separate audio inputs. What can you do with those?
What you can do, good point. What you can do with those, if you're say driving. They are actually inputs, so you could put a dynamic mic into it, a guitar into it.
This is what I was hoping for.
Or you can run, for example, you're running modules or a laptop. If you were playing on stage, you could bring the output of that directly into this and then just present a stereo pair to front of the house.
Right, so
you've got control
a built-in mixer.
And it's a built-in mixer. You can change the gains, you can add reverb to
and we can add some effects. Yeah, great.
You can do, there's a quite sophisticated effects per zone. You've got insert effects per zone here, and also master effects, and you've also got some more master effects that you can add to what's coming in and send the whole lot out the front of the house. So it's quite a powerful stage performance keyboard. So the
independent nature of the 4 zones means that you don't use up your DSP.
No.
You've got that per...
If you want to add chorus and flanging to the first thing with some reverb, you can do that, and the second one could have echo, and the third one could have some sort of saturator on it, and you can build your own sounds. You can store your own sounds. It is, functionally, it's a synthesizer, and there's a lot of presets in there to get you going, and then you just keep adding them. So there's, as you can see, we're just going through lots of different sounds, very large sample library in it, and then there's also a very powerful modelling engine to generate to enhance some of the samples, but also to fully create FM and digital model pianos. So the electric pianos are really, really good.
So in terms of editing the sort of like the more synth side, so like say one of these synth pads, can we go in? Can we see how would you? Yeah.
So
what are the parameters like?
On this sound here, I've got a green, the synth pad. I would just hold down the button underneath it, and now I can see I've got filter, cutoff, resonance, attack, and release. And on these 4 controls are now jumped. They're all green. They've all gone to the thing, and I can change those and edit it.
So you just get, but the synths will only give you like in this case 4 parameters that you can change.
It's not a hugely complicated.
No, okay.
It's a performance keyboard. If you want to get into some very powerful synthesis, lots and lots, 17 envelopes and things, attach a computer to it, use a soft synth or a big hardware synth, and do it that way. This really is designed from a musical stage point of view. I'll soften the attack, I'll add a bit of brightness, make the sound sit in the mix better.
And also, really important for piano playing, having a pitch bend.
You can disable that. So it's got 2 joysticks. This one goes in different directions. Stick 1 is sprung. Stick 2 goes left and right, and it's not sprung. So that's your expression controller. So that you can do different things to it.
Monophonic aftertouch?
Yes. There's no polyphonic aftertouch on these at the moment. No.
Okay.
I don't know whether they would put polyphonic aftertouch on a piano. I'm not sure how.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Interesting.
Yeah. And
so there's
MIDI panic on the front panel.
Yes.
Essential.
Yes. I usually panic when I'm using MIDI. Yes. Yeah. So you can do that. You can zone it as well. It's a very powerful controller and a great performance keyboard. The other thing that they're just announcing now, on the back of this, you can see a gold-orange strip. Yeah. And you can see, I can put my fingers into it. They're going to just announcing some accessory plates, so you can put a mounting plate that screws into that, clips in, and then you could mount a flat surface to put a laptop or something. So the whole thing is thought through from the performance point of view. You've got headphones, you've got triple pedal inputs, and you can then set up different zones to respond differently to the different pedals. So
you mentioned then this comes in 3 flavors, and this being the kind of the flagship one.
Yes.
What are we looking for?
Retail is about £1,800.
Okay.
Which is competitive.
Yep.
You go to your favourite retailer, see what they can do for you. If you want the 88-note version without the full full wood action inside it, that's going to be cheaper. And then if you want 73 notes, you're under £1,000.
Okay.
So
but they come with all of the same.
Exactly the same. They've just changed. You'll lose the wooden end cheeks, and the keys will be a little
rather
bit
nice, actually.
It's a very nice. It feels the high quality product.
Yeah.
Because Studiologic is a division of Fatar, and Fatar are known for their keyboard actions and the quality of the keyboard actions. So if lots of very respectable brands buy their keyboard actions from these guys.
Of course.
These guys are a big supplier of OEM parts.
There is a really nice, very playable action here. So it. Yeah. So, excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, pleasure. Sorry, I'm just gonna.
Oh, yeah, these are modelled, aren't they, rather than sampled?
Yeah. So you can see there, you've got the duplex, pedal noise is modelled. We'll change a few things for it. Pitch bend on your piano. Excellent.
He's off. He's off.
Let's stop that now. So fantastic. Yeah.
Thanks so much. That's really cool.
Pleasure. Pleasure.
Really good.